Hey, this is your boy Robert Bob TV, and and reading Kamala Harris' sister, Kamala Harris' dad's book, and I'll probably be reading a few of those segments when I get back to the studio, and I do another segment of the Robert Report. So I'm reading this book, and he's talking about his heritage. Kamala Harris's dad, talking about his granddad, who happens to be, bottom line is Kamala Harris is descendant of slave traders. Her family owned plantations. They had slaves working on the plantation. So her AOD or DOA, whatever they call it, descendants of African American slaves, or descendants of slaves, ADS or DOS. Let me stop here for a second. She's not the one for me, man. I can't vote for her. I'm not going to give her no props. I'm going to be actively pushing against her because based on her history of what she's done in the past, in not just the black community, but in the Hispanic community and in urban areas. I believe what you've done in the past, what you did, will determine what you do in the future. And I believe she will be a prosecutor president. I believe that she will be more hawkish when it comes to criminal justice than Trump. Trump is less of a criminal hawk than Kamala Harris. And I'm not a fan of Trump. But the bottom line is she's locked up more people than Trump will ever lock up. So why would I want to put her in the White House because she claimed to be black? So we're going to be truthful. Kamala Harris is probably % black. Not that that matters, but she's half of Indian descent, which is great. Embrace that. Embrace that. We need more people of Indian descent in Congress. Congress should be a melting pot. Embrace that. The other half of her is Jamaica. But people automatically assume just because you're Jamaican, you're black, you got dreadlocks, you smoke weed. And she tried to embrace that. Come on, man. She tried to embrace that part to try to get black support. Because we kind of look up to Bob Marley, the Jamaican culture, marijuana, dreadlocks, the whole 9 yards. She proudly say on her show, on the Breakfast Club, that, look, my family's half Jamaican. That don't mean nothing, girl. Your family half Jamaican. Whoop-de-doo. That don't mean anything. I got friends. I got family, people I love that are Jamaican. You're more of Indian descent from India than Jamaica. So why don't you embrace that side? Andrew. Now, the Jamaican side. They're white Jamaicans. Everybody in Jamaica is not black. They're not West Indians, all of them. A lot of them came to Jamaica through slave ships. But according to her dad, her grandfather was a slave owner, owned the plantation. So for her to claim, let me keep walking because I got to go meet somebody. Have a little good time. For her to try to pull the black card when she ain't got no black card to pull. Going to Howard University, do not give you a black card. It just don't. There's white people that go to Howard University too. Do that mean they black? But she tried to use the Howard University or the HBCU card to say I'm black. And then people like Charlamagne the God and all the other people in media go co-sign for that. Come on, man. And if you watch that Breakfast Club interview, he interviewed her with kid gloves. He basically puffed her up, make her feel good. Bottom line is this. Let me cross this road before it turns green. Yeah, I run sometimes. tired already. The bottom line is, Kamala Harris, embrace your Indian descent. You're more Indian than black. I don't even think you got, like I said, let's say I give you that you got 10% black. Barack Obama was more black than you will ever be, girl. Because her mom was all half white. His mom was half white. His dad was blacker than black, African black. Half and half. And even then, he wasn't a descendant of slaves. Barack Obama was an ADOS. So you wonder why he would not push policies to help descendants of slaves. Kamala Harris has no incentive to push policies for descendants of slaves because she's not one. If anything, she's the opposite. Yeah, I got it. If anything, she's the opposite. She's a descendant of slave owners. That's Kamala Harris. So don't be fooled by the okie doke. I am actively going to be pushing against her. I don't care who black get mad. I don't care. So that's all I got to say. Thank you for coming on. I don't see the names or any chats up here, but I just had to get that off my chest. I'm going to be talking about it. I'm going to go through this book. She's not the one. And I don't care how much the mainstream try to prop her up. We people in any independent media is going to chop her down. We're going to chop her down. And I'm going to be talking about this book because it don't make no sense. And then these bots that come on, probably up here too, trying to prop her up. Dude, you can't prop her up. The moment you prop her up, I'm going to chop her down. She is not good for America. And ain't no way she's going to get my support. I wouldn't even waste my time having her on my show to question her if I could. Anyway, I'm out, y'all. Kamala Harris, lineage is slave ownership. Ain't that something? Words from her dad about her granddad. All right. I'll be talking about this a little more on the show. Thank you for tuning in. I'll let you later. Peace. I'm trying to cut you guys off, man.